Welcome to the CAD Builder video tutorial series. This video will focus on the case joints category, which will take a look at the connections between cabinet sides and backs. Frameless and framed cabinets are very similar in this joint type, so they will be covered as one. We'll show you examples, but as always, you should customize your construction to match your shop's cabinet assembly. We'll begin with the most common backside connection, which is unfinished side to unfinished back joint. Just like previous joint videos, pick which part extends to the other, then assign the connection. For example, if you use a plant-on back setup, then you can pick extend back to side and leave the part connection at none for a simple butt joint. Note that if you use back nailers and have aligned them to the back of the back panel, then they will stick out behind the sides. This is one way to approach a common French cleat mounting setup across the whole cabinet run. Alternatively, what if you used captured dado backs? Part of that connection is setting the side to extend to the case back so that the sides touch the wall regardless of what the back inset is. This also captures any back nailers within the cabinet sides. As for the connection, we will assign the dado by going into the Parts connection, accessing the Dado Connection category, and assigning the Trial Through Dado. The result is a back dadoed within the sides of the cabinet. Finished backs are meant to be used when the back can be seen from the rear of the cabinet, meaning that its connection to the unfinished side, if used, will by default extend the back to cover the side. Assign a connection as appropriate. Sometimes two unfinished sides are connected to each other, such as in the case of angled transitional cabinets. Unfinished side to unfinished side can use an assigned connection by leaving connect side to side, or can be set to miter to use the default miter joint. Repeat this set for the finished side set of joints to finished back, to unfinished back, and to finished side. Keep in mind that if you won't be using a joint, then you do not need to configure it. For instance, if you generally apply panels on top of visible backs for island cabinets, then you normally wouldn't use finished backs, and therefore don't need to set the finished back to sides connections. Subside to the back connections also work in much the same way, except subsides are generally covered by side panels or applied false doors. So if a subside is connected to a finished back, it's automatically covered by the back panel. If it is connected to an unfinished back, its connection will normally match the unfinished side. Extend back to side for plant-on, therefore covering with the applied panel, or extend side to case back for captured back panels. The final joint in this group is the clip back, unfinished back connection. There are two general approaches: joint outside or inside case. Joint outside case miters the unfinished backs as well as the clip back to then place the latter on the outside as a plant-on piece, whereas joint inside case miters only the clip back to capture it inside the unmodified unfinished pieces, possibly with an inset measurement. Angled dado cuts are usually somewhat tricky, so these connections are generally left at none for a normal butted miter joint. We will explore the other joint categories in future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you then. To view additional video tutorials, please visit www.cadbuildersoftware.com/training.